Glad to have you with us from Bauer Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the ground, it's Cobb. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Lagway. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Push down for the tackle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Spartans are flying down the field. Lagway wants to throw. Got it. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
4th down, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance, so you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
A give to Brown. Makes a pass to Marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. And where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first. setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Mayava. Makes the catch. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Might have a chance. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Johnson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give, running right, Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take it.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, BG. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lagway. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you. You just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans will try to pick it up on 4th down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Lagway to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Brown. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole. Quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Moving out to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Bowling Green! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Lagway wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Meekin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Strong, firm tackle. And the Spartans want to move quickly. 3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Throwing, Lagway. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Caught by Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. A great catch and run for 6.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Cobb. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's two really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
Here's Lagway to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
When a situation like that,
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the incomplete. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. On the move, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the left side. Got enough for the first. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They're going to test the right side with this one. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And the first drive, man, both teams, they want to set the tone for the football game. The offense drove the ball down the field with some good success, but where it matters most, when you start to get in this area, the defense finds a way on 2nd down to get the big sack. Big 3rd down coming on this first drive.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Makes the catch.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. Next going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Seminoles.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Finds a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about it.
Caught! They will score! Touchdown, BG!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now...
What's up, Kyle? I'm playing this Bo Jackson right now. Got a lot in it.
Williams moves away as he feels pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I know they be abusing him. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
It's Jackson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Check. 1424 plus. 1424 plus. Shift.
Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Past the 30.
He just switched the play 6 times, and then they didn't jump both sides. How does that make any sense? Just switched it 6 times.
Let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They're going to run it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Over the middle, it's Smith. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Dixon. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Touchdown, Falcons! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's 3rd down. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They want to run it left here. He's
swing the play 3 times, back to back to back, with 8 seconds left.
Fourth down coming up.
Like, if that didn't work, bro, GG. Like, what do you want, bro?
And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there.
I don't want to say bye-bye.
Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start
True
the
love
drive.
is so hard to find, and it's right between your legs and my and my eyes before.
I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the league. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense
I don't know. Well, they have these things called shifts now. So it's like,
Dropping back.
it's like a play. It's more like a play than it is audible.
Lets it fly. The sure hands.
So you could go, it's so annoying. You could go from like, say bunch, gun bunch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got
Hey,
guys
shut
on
up,
the
bro.
perimeter that can change the game.
So you can go from like gun bunch to gun normal every single play. So your defense will line up to a gun bunch and then switch. It's unnecessary.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep.
There's something I'm so certain of. I don't wanna go now.
And this offense doing a really nice job
I
of understanding who they are.
say bye-bye.
Guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be. You know
It's
they're gonna make
always the little things I remember, and I can't just let slip away.
What's happening during
Slip
the game?
away.
Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The Seminoles have it
Everybody say goodnight. Go well.
Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right.
Can I get a kiss?
And that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
Guys, who said,
Man, that is how you get it done as a
baby,
defense.
I just hold on
Like, you got the middle field
sometimes.
safety, but everybody else is manning up.
Don't wanna listen. Baby, my heart is broken sometimes. I need you right now. I'm done. That's what happens when you spam, bruh. You lose. Slip away. Slip away. Alright, I'm playing with one now. Let's see. Oh, why isn't it registering my 4th game? Oh, silver. I have to wait for the end of the season. Before to go.
Glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit credit to his team here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell in.
He's taking the shot. He's got it up to 30. Touchdown, Falcon. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this defense talked about it all week. Don't give up the big play. Opening drive. They give up a go route to the wide receiver for 6. Not the way they wanted to start, but how about the offense? Being aggressive early in this football game, that's one of the keys to the game.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
3rd and long situation.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Smashes through the tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Wide open downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Turning it on. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Bringing the heat. Looking to take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on 1st down. Playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds.
Snags it! And he will score! Touch! Glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Bowling Green Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Eakin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Under fire. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
You see more and more of this with big wide receivers out wide now. I'm trying to find a way to give them touches and try to give them those 50-50 balls. And nice job by the DB making the play over the wide receiver.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And here's a good lesson for a lot of young receivers out there watching this game. You got to create separation against man-to-man coverage. You got to run away from the defender and come back to the football. That's what that receiver did on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Sparks. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Gonna look downfield again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
On the run, fires downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Has it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it up at 30 and still running. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bowling Green. He got a step and just dusted the field. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. The run inside. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mayava. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it down the field. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 40. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Eakin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Stepping to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, BG. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first.
Here we go. Return. Sweep.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Q. Go.
Looking to fire. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A first down for the offense.
Down. Ready. Wide. 53. Go.
Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Finds his man. It's Sparks. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Maiava. Oh, they're after him. It's caught downfield. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well, and at this...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Falcons. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running inside. It's Jackson. Hard running there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go.
To the air, it's Maiava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
It's so nice.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Now improvising. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Stanford. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. Still just a two-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. And that one I don't think went the required.